What's up, Triple B fam and jewelry lovers? We're back at it with the top 25 vintage bracelets that have sold on eBay over the past 7 days. Now, we are going to try a new video as well, so if you have sold something on eBay and you would like to showcase it in a video, all you're going to have to do is hop on over to Vintage Vagabond Vends on Facebook. There will be a post there for the month of November. All you're going to have to do is copy and paste that link of that item sold from your eBay right onto that post. And then what we'll do is we'll do a monthly video of your eBay sold showcased items. Now, it can be anything. It does not have to be jewelry. So again, once you upload that link, we'll do a monthly video showcasing those items. Again, just give us a nice informational video right from your guys' eBay right to the video, and again, just kind of go over a basis of a little bit of everything. So again, we're going to do this one though, top 25 vintage bracelets. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoy. Alrighty guys, so we're going to get right into it this week. Again, top 25 vintage bracelets that have sold on eBay over the past 7 days. So up first, we have Italian Etruscan style 800 silver charm bracelet. Absolutely gorgeous. I know that we've seen some last week as well sell for a little bit more, but again, you got all those super cute little cabochons, that nice silver work. Again, it is 800 silver, but again, super cute charms. There's the 800 mark, and this one sold on bid $182.50. So again, nice little Etruscan style 800 silver charm bracelet. And again, just under $200, $182.50, 2 bids. And she's a beaut. All right, up next we have Kenneth J. Lane. So KJL cuff bangle bracelet. This one has like that dragon accent with the lucite, clear rhinestones, black enamel. Such a cute little, such a cute bangle bracelet for sure. There's the front, sides, and signature should just be KJL. Yes, this one was listed $215 by now. Does look like they took an offer. So again, $215 KJL, Kenneth J. Lane, making its way to the top 25. Nice. Up next, we have Sweetheart Expandable Bracelet. Now, this one does not say gold-filled. As you can see on the inside, stainless steel backs. It could be gold-filled caps. This one has the rhinestones. So either you just have like the regular filigree heart center, but sometimes you do have these glass rhinestone centers. Even still, I know last week we had a couple of these as well. $195 by now. So again, even if they're not gold-filled, which again, this one is unmarked, even if they're not gold-filled, again, that accordion style with the rhinestone center, these ones still do really well. Again, $195. Sheesh. Up next, we have Rodrigo Atazu. I'm going to assume that this one's more of like a contemporary, maybe like 80s and forward. But again, they're saying Swarovski crystals, some nice bling, silver tone, stunning rhinestones throughout. This is a name that I have not come across. It has the hang tag Otazu. Otazu? O-T-A-Z-U. Again, that one I have not come across. Does look like it's also signed on all of the backing. So again, using Swarovski crystals, and this one was listed $195 by now, and it does look like that's what it sold for. So again, new name to add to that book. Again, Rodrigo Atazu, Swarovski crystal charm bracelet, $195. Definitely good to know. Up next, we have some Juliana D&E. Should be like a 5 panel style. Let's just check the back here. So again, you got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piece back. Another way to tell that this is Juliana is these spacers. The links, actually, not spacers. The links that connect them together. Again, they have that design. So again, there's that. Let's see. Any other indicators that is Juliana? Pretty much that. And then the end links. Where the closure is, that's another real good way to verify that it's a Juliana. So if you can see on the end here, it has the 2 pieces that bevel out. That's, again, it's not a foolproof way to verify that it's a Juliana, but it is one of them. They use like the beveled out edges right by the closure, those floral, again, links right there. And again, it's typically 5. Not all the time, but sometimes for the majority of the part, they are 5. But check out these rhinestones. So you got the molded AB glass center, beautiful greens, blues, again, those ABs, safety chain on this bracelet as well. Now, this one was listed $400. By now, they did take an offer. Again, everything's in line based off of what it sells for. So if you see a higher number here and then like 2 down, it's a lower number. Everything's in order based off of what it's sold for. It's just offers kind of, you know, you could list high and take offers low. So that's why that happened. So again, Juliana D&E listed $400. By now, they did take an offer, and she is absolutely gorgeous. Up next, we have vintage Mars and Valentine shell bracelet. So as you can see, super cute shell style bracelets. You have like the little cabochons, faux pearls, rhinestones. This is another name that I've yet to hear of. And as far as signatures, the only thing that I see is it looks like an M inside of the heart. So I'm going to assume that that is most likely the signature. So again, an M in a heart is Mars and Valentine. Looks more contemporary-ish. And again, this one was listed $215 by now. It does look like that's what it sold for. So Mars and Valentine, another one for the book. I'm going to have to write a book at some point in my life, I think, and just incorporate alphabetical order from vintage to contemporary jewelry names. All right, so again, Mars and Valentine, $215 by now. That's a nice price. All right, up next, we have sterling silver, gold vermeil, modernist, brutalist, wide bangle bracelet. Now, this one is definitely on the older side. I guess it could be handmade as well, but I know like vintage antique bracelets use this closure style, which is kind of like a door hinge in a way. So you would put them together, and then you have this slide bar, and you just, you know, wrap it around your wrist, slide the bar through, and it locks it in place. I don't believe I seen a 925 mark throughout this, so again, I don't know if it's sterling silver or not. But again, definitely looks vintage to antique, and she's a beaut. Again, definitely brutalist style. I find it absolutely amazing. This one was listed $250 by now. Does look like they took an offer, but she is stunning. All right, up next, we have PC Co. Gold-filled engraved scroll hinged bracelet. So again, these are these gold-filled bracelets that we were talking about last week. I did not realize that they sell for this amount of money. This one on bid sold $220.50. Again, that is much. 47.3 grams is a lot of gold filled, but you figure roughly $2 scrap value for gold filled. I think it's like $2.50. Takes you up to about maybe $100, give or take. So it's definitely worth more than the gold filled weight. So again, PC Co. I don't know. Actually, it doesn't even say what gold filled. So you don't know if it's 10, 12, 14 karat gold filled. And again, this one sold $220.50. Just keep that in mind with those gold filled bangles. They sell pretty well. And of course, we got another sweetheart bracelet. Again, they seem to just stay right in the $200 to $300 area. This one is absolutely gorgeous. You got the floral heart. Gold filled. I can't tell if that's wear or reflection. Excuse me. But this one is American Queen. Pittman and Keeler. I don't know if that's in American Sweetheart expansion bracelet again. It is also marked Pittman and Keeler. Definitely interesting. Again, gold filled. Opens up, does have the photo. So a little bit of ephemera in there as well. How cool is that? This one was listed $225 by now. Does look like that's what it sold for. So again, absolute gorgeous sweetheart bracelet. And again, $225. All right. Ooh, I hope I didn't accidentally just click out of one. We are not in the original listing. That's probably why. We have some more KJL. I was kind of surprised again. So Kenneth J. Lane. You got the Maltese cross style on the front, clear rhinestones, the cabochon, definitely chunkier, black enamel. Let's see. Where is that signature? Again, it should be a newer style bangle by KJL, and there's that signature. So this one is Kenneth Lane. So again, made in China, Kenneth Lane. Nice hinged bangle bracelet, $229 buy now. Again, I did not realize that KJL bangles went for that amount. Up next we have, so this one is Napier. I keep getting surprised by these Napier pieces. This one they're saying is a book piece. So you got that gold tone, definitely Art Nouveau style, kind of that pressed metal, floral, wavy. Absolutely stunning. Now I know that signature is super hard to see, but actually not too bad. So again, there's the Napier signature, just gold tone, nice thick cuff bracelet, and this one sold $248 buy now. That is insane. If you ask me, my personal opinion, again, Napier, you got $5 pieces all the way up to a couple $100, obviously. Up next, we have 14 karat gold filled bangle bracelet. Again, same floral etching. This one's definitely more intricate, though. It looks floral all the way around. Absolutely stunning. And there is that mark, 14 karat gold filled, and it is marked Marathon, which I think is more like watches, or at least the watch bands. 26 grams, which is even less than the one prior, and this one was listed $299 by now. They did take an offer. So again, less, almost, well, not quite half, but almost half the weight. Almost, well, $299. I don't know exactly what it sold for because they took an offer, but we'll just say $250. So say even at the same price, less gold, same price. So again, the details on it, I do really think caused the price, to adjust. And this one was definitely interesting. So we got Marlowe French Bakelite Cosmetic Compact Bangle. Yowzers. So pretty much you got the Bakelite bangle, but not only do you have the Bakelite bangle, it does slide open. So as you can see, you have that floral design. You can turn it to the other side, and then it opens it up to a compact. Cannot say that I've ever seen anything like that. So again, you got the compact on the inside, and there is that signature. This one was listed $275 buy now, and it does look like that's what it sold for. Such a unique piece there. Again, the Bakelite, but not only that, it's a compact bracelet. I don't know, definitely interesting, and first time I've ever seen one. Up next we have Henry. I don't believe that this one is signed. I did throw it in there. Again, I like the signature. It proves to me that that's what it is. So this one they're saying is Henry Nogaret, a modernist brutalist style, again, like an Egyptian revival, I think, based off of the way that it looks. This one was listed $299 buy now, and it does look like that's what it sold for. Again, you got a little bit of verdigris on the inside, little semi-chrome polish, though. We'll polish that right up. Definitely looks brass. Yeah, definitely a cool one, without a doubt. And again, $299 buy now. Up next, we got some YSL. So this one, you got the, I don't know if it is actual snakeskin. Probably not. It's probably just faux. But again, possibly that it is real. It is YSL. There's the Yves Saint Laurent signature. Nice cuff bracelet. Definitely larger, bulkier. With the signature. This one was listed $350 by now, and it does look like that's what it sold for. But again, it's YSL, pretty on point for a price, I'd say. So YSL making its way in there, and another Juliana. Man, oh man, you want to talk about a beautiful bracelet right here. So you got those stunning multicolored cabochons, ABs, pinks, purples, blues. Such a stunner. Now again, here is the closure style. As you can see, it's got those cuff styles around the closure, safety chain. Let's see. Oh, she's just absolutely beautiful. There she is all laid out. Again, you got the marquee rhinestones, the cabochons. Now there is the back. Now I remember how I said there are 5, but not all the time. This is 1. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. But as you can see, it does have that same style of link right there with that design throughout the center. I don't see many figure 8s or anything else like that. But again, just based off of the closure style and those links and the cabochons with those rare stones, I would definitely say that this is a Juliana. Galaxy stippled cabochons. That is crazy. $320 by now, and it does look like that's what it sold for. But again, she's gorgeous. I think it was worth every penny. Again, $320 for the Juliana D&E. Shoo. All right, now this one definitely threw me through a loop a little bit. But again, we have some Bakelite. Again, I've been, since we first started doing the bracelets, Bakelite was there, and then it kind of disappeared a little bit, and now I think we're coming back. This one, though, just the carved design, how cool is that? Goliath French carved Period clown star, and again, it is that olive green. Definitely some unique carvings throughout it. And again, semi-chrome tested. We do have the Bakelite video again for anybody interested in learning about Bakelite if you don't know already. All you got to do is search Bakelite video on Vintage Vagabond Vends. That'll come right up. How to look for it, how to test it, and everything else like that. So again, gorgeous Bakelite, $345 by now, and it does look like that's what it sold for. All right, we have Charles Revson. I think there was another one of those. Aldo Capullo, electroplate love bracelet. So again, gorgeous gold tone. I think that's the second time now, which is crazy. It was listed $499.99. By now, does look like they took an offer. So again, you can see the Charles signature right there. Again, high-grade electroplate. It should be like HGE. Again, definitely a nice one. Definitely has to be about the name, though. And again, $499.99. Does look like they took an offer. We have David Yurman. Now, David Yurman could be all over the place. Again, I try to stay away from gold, but this one is just sterling silver. But again, David Yurman could be a couple hundred up to a couple grand, without a doubt. This one, though, sterling silver clamper style. Again, it's got the DY signature. Again, David Yurman, 925. Sterling silver bracelet, $395, 8 bids. So it was on bid, 8 bids, just under $400 for the David Yurman. But again, partially named, and again, this one does not have gold, so that's kind of why I threw it in there. Plus the DY signature for David Yurman. I mean, she's a beaut. And again, sterling silver, $395, 8 bids. Up next, we have Haida Patty seaweed signed eagle cuff bracelet. Now, this one, again, I try my best to throw in some rare ones or things that I don't know any information about. This one is copper. Again, you really have that Southwest style eagle design. Again, it is copper. And here is the signature. So again, I don't know if it's Patty Seaweed, so the PS signature, that one I'm not 100% sure of. But again, it is marked PS on the back. Again, Patty Seaweed. It was on bid, though, so, I mean, there's probably some truth to what the title's saying. There it is, the weight of it. Now, this one on bid sold $449, one bid. So again, one bid for $449. Definitely a really cool copper bangle, though. And again, just right under $450. Sheesh. I think we're officially top 5, guys. This one's super cool. So we got Doris Apfel, rare googly-eyed wide lucite vintage cuff bracelet. So again, it is just lucite, but then inside of the lucite, you have all the googly eyes. Cannot say I've ever seen a bangle like this. There it is. As far as signature, outside of it being, I'm sure if I looked it up, though, you'd find a couple more similar. But this one was listed $575 by now, and it does look like that's what it sold for. So again, Doris Apfel, googly-eyed lucite bangle. $575. Sheesh. All right, we're officially top 4. What do we got? Trafari. This one definitely like Jewels of India style. You got the faux pearls, red-green cabochons. She is absolutely gorgeous. I like this multi-picture. So there it is closed up. Side view, front view, and the signature. Does have its safety chain. Looks in absolute stunning condition. I do not see gold tone loss on the back. I have a feeling it was stored for a little while outside of worn. So again, you got the clear rhinestone accents throughout. Very Christmas, without a doubt. This one was listed $899.99 by now. Does look like they took an offer. So again, beautiful crown Trafari bracelet. $899.99. Sheesh. Alrighty, top 3. Schiaparelli. Wait, nope. Schiaparelli? I don't remember how to pronounce it. I remembered and now I don't remember. Schiaparelli. There we go. I got to it. This one, you have like that really cool... I'm kind of surprised. It looks like Dragon's Breath to me. So Dragon's Breath cabochons, beautiful molded glass, clear rhinestones, AB, Schiaparelli signature on the closure. Again, it does have its safety chain. Dragon's Breath, though, just the look of it. You got the nice little crystals on there, the closure. Not the closure, but the facets around the rhinestones. She is absolutely gorgeous. So again, Schiaparelli, beautiful bracelet. This one was listed $525 by now. And it does look like it's sold for that. Now, if you don't know, man, what has it been? Like 3 weeks over on Whatnot. We sold, what was it, 2 or 3 of them? Yeah, we had like 2 or 3 Schiaparelli bracelets. Can't say that it looked, they kind of have that same design. So, again, $525 by now for the Schiaparelli bracelet. 2, we have Signer. Now, again, there are brooches and bracelets of this. There might even be necklaces. I know the brooches sell for multiple hundred. Here's the bracelet. Again, you got the Panther bangle, clear rhinestones, black enamel, gorgeous cabochon eyes. There's the Signer signature, $650 by now. They did take an offer. So again, just a gorgeous Signer Panther bracelet, $650. Again, when you find those wildcats from Signer, doesn't matter if it's a brooch, bracelet, necklace, whatever you do find, they sell for multiple $100s. That I can confirm. Alrighty, top selling bracelet over the past 7 days is Towel 1971 sterling silver, 12 days of Christmas. Now, I mean, again, it kind of gives you an idea. It means that this one sold for less than $599. It was really hard finding bracelets this week. They weren't doing so great. But again, 1971, 12 days of Christmas. Again, you know, obviously holiday related could definitely drive the cost up and at least get it to sell quicker. But again, you got the 12 days of Christmas, super cute charm bracelet, sterling silver. Now there is the signature, which is maybe FR. So FR signature there, so it is signed, and it was listed $599.99. And that's the top selling bracelets this week. So again, last week you've seen a couple that sold for $1,000. This week, not so much, which is why I'm really glad I'm doing these videos. So again, $599.99. They did take an offer. At this point, guys, comment your favorite piece. Let me know what your favorite piece was this episode. Mine is going to be this googly-eyed lucite bangle, because it is so unique, and the fact that it's sold for that amount is absolutely astonishing. So that's my favorite piece. Guys, like always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you in the next one.